Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Nigerians, connect the dots. Can you see that there is a pattern here? Hey, every state that came about to say Operation Amotekun, watch out. The remaining three states, the governments are coming for you. As they could not use Fulani headsmen and Operation Amotekun is actually going on as planned, they are out. We go to the news of today, you'll be surprised when you connect the dots or see the dots being connected. First, it was Ekiti, then Lagos. Now it's Ondo. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. These are bombs sent to the southwest states because they started Operation Amotekun. The former Minister of Aviation and Culture, Femi Fani-Kayode, has said this afternoon, taking to his verified Twitter account to speak on the recent explosion that took place today at Akure in Ondo State. Recall that at the early hours of today, a massive explosion rocked the borders of Akure, Ondo State, rapidly leading to the gross injury of more than 13 people and destruction of many houses. As usual, many theories has arisen as to the cause of the explosion. One of such, as reported by an interviewer officer in Ondo State, was that the explosion was caused by the malfunctioning in the truck as police officers were taking the explosive to the designated area. How come none of these police officers died? Don't you think they designated the bombs and ran? There is no report. They said they were Can you put the dots together? Point A to point B, going to point C to D to E. Can you see that? They said the truck. I'm still going to continue with the news. Though. I just want you to picture for a moment. Can you see that they said they were fixing the truck that got spoiled? So they were the closest to this truck when the explosion took place and nothing happened to them. Remember that these are explosives. And this exploded and nothing happened to them. Come on, Nigerians. There is more to this than beneath the eyes. So my people, hey, first, it was Ekiti State. Can you remember? It was the same story and the same scenario. That was an explosive. Next, Lagos State. That there was whatever, pipes. Now is Ekiti, is a Ondo State. We don't know the state that is next to. But people, hey, those that don't want Operation Amotekun, that even use the Yorubas to have to be fighting them, that recently there was a march out to say Amotekun should not stand. It was their way to fight their enemies. They are doing a lot of things. It's all part of the plan. Don't be deceived. This government, let's go back to the news. Why the theory that the explosion took place, the theory that the explosives were being conveyed to their sites of destination when it went off. Remember that the same quarantine site is the same explosives theory that was given in Ekiti. That explosive also designated. Hey, they just went off. Remember former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Femi Fani-Kayode stated that he does not believe that all these stories are true. There seemed to be an attack on the southwest. First it was Ekiti, then Lagos, now Akure. First, these people are out. These people are out to make sure that the Southwest regret their action of starting Operation Amotekun. Can you really connect the dots? Because they tried with Fulani headsmen, it didn't work. They continued with, Boko Haram is in the northeast. They can't bring it here. And they are doing a lot of things to make sure that they frustrate the southeast. My people, don't be deceived though. They know what they are doing. Buhari not they talk for the matter. All the bombs that have been that have, that all the explosives that are going off, they all know what they are doing. There is somebody in government who is doing this. How come these things went off in this state? When I just they look this matter, they laugh. It's beyond that. Oh. There is more to this than beneath the eyes. There is something going on and it's seriously fishing. And until you come to believe that I'm telling you the truth, you will not really see what we are saying. Oh. That this government is out to make sure that the Nigerian population, they are out for these people. Oh. Hey, you might say it's just a theory. Really? You are sure of that, right? And you can really say it's a theory. But really, I want you to think about it and I want you to connect the dots yourself if you think it's just a theory. If you think this is just a theory, connect the dot yourself and see that there is more to it than the theory, than the dots we are saying connect. If you look very well, you will know that there is a secret agenda. Remember that there was a report saying that they are trying to Islamize Nigeria. And since Southwest governors came up, and guess what? They are leaving their own states, leaving their own places, trying to infiltrate into other regions. And since Operation Amotekun started, they've been so uncomfortable. From the very incision, from the very onset, they kept going on and on and on and on about the whole matter. They kept throwing tantrums like little children, saying, there is no such thing, blah, blah, blah. Thank God Almighty, Buhari was out of the country. And immediately, Osibanjo, the person of the vice president, could quickly, have a meeting with the Southwest governors. They sat down, they looked at it together, they deliberated, and they came up with, it matters to consider for it to fly. Things like a model of memorandum, what it's all about. They looked at those things and they put it together and they came up and they explained and they said, you know what? This thing you need to get a script, you need to get this, you need to put this and that in place, of which they have done. And each state are now putting up they are putting up everything to make sure that they are legit and it's a legal entity for them to be able to sign it into bill. And guess what? Mighty Allah was there during the whole the hearing, and like we heard of Amotekun gave them conditions. That's not a problem for you to join them. It's not a problem at all. But what you need to do is, if you have lived in Yoruba land for 20 years, if you can speak the native language, if you can do this and that, there were conditions for you to be able to belong and to be able to join. And since they could not meet this, they've been so frustrated. It's been on and ongoing, And now they are really releasing bomb in these states. Una dey teasing another thing, say, how come it is now? It has never been since this, and within the short period of time. Other states in Southwest, please be prepared though. Put Operation Amotekun at the alert, because these bad people move at night. They try to do their evil deeds at night. So Nigerians, be ready. Now, what thing they happen be this, so it's not a secret. There is a secret agenda and there is a plot to destroy the people of Nigeria, especially Christians. I'm sorry to say I'm not being religious or I'm not being whatever, but that is the gospel truth. That is the honest truth, that there is an underlying factor in all of this that is going on, that Nigerians are being haunted by her government. Yes, because there are some people in government who are funding this. Remember that a soldier in the Nigerian army came up to say that he doesn't feel like fighting anymore for this, fighting this Fulani headsmen. Why? Because when they go out, they catch some of them alive, some get killed. The ones that they catch alive, they bring them to the barrack. Before you know it, a big man, he said he's not going to withhold names for security's sake, will come and they will start discussing and talking about the release. Before you know it, the very people that you went to capture right now before your very eyes are being released and set free. So the people that are dying, are they fools? So these are some of the issues and some of the matters that are being looked at to say, you know what, there is an underlying factor, there is an underlying dealing in all of this that is going on in Nigeria. Nigerians, Please be at alert. Oh. Not only health conscious in the sense that you are sanitizing your hand, washing your hands, and not being in a too crowded environment until COVID-19, the cure or the test kit and all that is discovered, but also be security conscious, please. Before you go to bed, please pray, because there is God, like patients will always tell us. I would like to hear your take on this matter. When I told you connect the dots, please, I would like to hear your take, and let's look at it together. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.